안녕하세요. 안정현입니다. Welcome back to Let's Speak Korean. Christine, Scott, 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요, 크리스틴입니다.
안녕하세요, Scott입니다.
I know you two have been away from home for quite some time now. You must miss your families terribly.
Yeah, especially on the holidays, Christmas, Thanksgiving, it does kind of get to you a little bit more.
Yeah, me too, especially on birthdays and
Right.
Easter and Christmas times when you usually spend with your family.
What do you
That's when
do
I
at
miss them.
times like that?
Well, usually at times like that, I like to get together with some of my friends and kind of have a good time, forget about being away from my family.
Drink, dance, that kind of stuff.
Sure.
I like to write emails. I have a
Emails.
computer at home,
good
so
idea.
it's convenient. And sometimes I look through pictures if I'm really, really missing them.
Guess you two have found your own ways to cope with homesickness, huh? I have a suggestion, though.
Okay.
Okay, what is
Well, you go out to a busy street and walk through a crowd, and you get the strength you need by watching other people busy with their lives.
it? Okay, not bad.
Yeah, I think that might help. I always feel energized when I'm watching everybody being so busy and time seems to go by faster.
There's also another way. You concentrate on one thing and forget about everything else. For example, you study really hard.
You're trying to get us into studying for Let's Speak Korean, right?
That's right. You read my mind. That's right. If you concentrate on learning Korean with us, you'll be able to forget about everything else that's bringing you down. So let's get started. Take a look at the next scene first, and when we come back, we'll talk about today's lesson.
Hi, I'm Sue Richardson. I'm here at this gift shop. Why am I here at this gift shop? Well, I'm supposed to meet a friend and I came in a little bit early, so I had time to look around. There are just so many beautiful things that I'd like to buy. Wow, that picture is so beautiful. I wish I could hang it in my room. But it's too expensive. If only I had a boyfriend that would buy something like that for me.
Sue, how are you?
Hi, how are you? What are you doing here?
I came to buy something.
그것을 누구한테 선물합니까?
누구한테 선물합니까?
제 여자친구에게 주려고 합니다.
제 여자친구에게 주려고 합니다.
Oh, really? Okay, I'll see you next time. Bye.
See you.
That person is so lucky. Even if it's not that picture, I wish there was somebody there that would buy me something. I know that someday I'm gonna have a boyfriend that will buy me anything that I want. Well, my friend is probably waiting for me, so I better go, okay? Bye!
It's always nice to receive presents, isn't it? Have you guys had anybody give you presents lately?
Well, yeah, I was in a friend's wedding recently, and he gave me a gift for helping him out, so yeah, it was nice.
What'd you get?
I just kind of some flowers.
Flowers, nice.
I got a big bouquet of roses on Valentine's Day. So
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, gifts given as a symbol of love are all the more special, aren't they? And young people these days give chocolate a lot to confess their love.
Right, especially on February 14th, Valentine's Day, and then here in Korea on White Day, which is March 14th.
Right. In Korea, women give men chocolate on Valentine's Day, and men give women candy on White Day, right? I'm sure Christine's gotten her share of candy.
Oh, yes, I always remind my students well in advance when White Day or Valentine's Day is coming up.
Lucky you. What about you, Scott?
No chocolate for me, but I am looking forward to Black Day and Yellow Day.
Black Day and Yellow Day.
Yeah.
What is that?
Here in Korea, on Black Day or Yellow Day, people who didn't get anything for Valentine's Day get together, and on April 14th, Black Day, they have jjajangmyeon. And
Oh.
on May 14th, Yellow Day, they have curry.
Do they really? It's jjajangmyeon,
Not bad.
black, and curry,
Curry's
yellow.
Yellow, right.
Okay, sounds fun. Can I join you on those days?
Yeah, sure, come on.
Yeah, I'll join you too.
You said you got stuff, sorry.
Yeah,
Oh,
Christine.
that's no fair.
Yeah, you can't enjoy every single day.
Okay, fair enough.
Well, this is all fun stuff, but we got work to do. Let's get started. Scott, where did you hear the sound?
It was, let me see, 누구한테 선물합니까?
That's right. In particular, we're going to talk about the word 한테. Now, 한테 is a particle which is only used with animate beings, and it attaches to animate nouns to mean to. So today's key expression, 누구한테 선물합니까, means to whom are you giving the present to, right? Repeat. 누구한테 선물합니까?
누구한테 선물합니까?
Christine?
누구한테 선물합니까?
Okay, let me give you another example. For example, let's say I gave my book to you, Scott. I don't have a book right now, sorry. Let's say I gave it to you. And Christine might ask me, who did you give the book to, right?
Okay.
누구한테 책을 주었습니까? Do you want to repeat that?
Okay. 누구한테 책을 주었습니까?
And my answer would be Scott한테 책을 주었습니다. Repeat.
Scott한테 책을 주었습니다.
Christine.
Scott한테 책을 주었습니다.
And I'm teaching you Korean, so you can ask me, who are you teaching Korean to? 누구한테 한국어를 가르칩니까? Okay, now let's listen to some native speakers for more practice.
누구한테 선물합니까?
누구한테 책을 주었습니까?
누구한테 한국어를 가르칩니까?
Hope you practiced along at home. Now we're going to talk about today's second key expression. Christine, remember how Sue's friend responded to Sue's question?
Right. I think he said no, female. What's female again?
여자?
Okay. 제 여자친구에게 주려고 합니다.
Excellent. And in English, the sentence would mean, I am planning to give it to my girlfriend. Here, 에게 is used to mean to. So we can say 에게 and 한테 mean the exact same thing. Now repeat. 제 여자친구에게 주려고 합니다.
제 여자친구에게 주려고 합니다.
One more time, Christine.
Okay. 제 여제
자,
Oh, I always forget female. 여자친구에게 주려고 합니다.
And likewise, the sentence that I gave you earlier, 누구한테 한국어를 가르칩니까? Who are you teaching Korean to? Can be replaced by 누구에게 한국어를 가르칩니까? And the answer would be Scott.
Okay. Scott과 크리스틴에게 한국어를 가르칩니다.
Good, but let's not forget our viewers. Viewer is
good idea.
시청자, and viewers in plural would be 시청자들. So your answer would be?
시청자들에게 한국어를 가르칩니다.
Good. One more time, Christine. 시청자들에게 한국어를 가르칩니다.
시청자들에게 한국어를 가르칩니다.
Good. Okay, then, pay attention to particles 한테 and 에게 and take a look at focus in.
안녕히 계십시오.
누구한테 전화를 했습니까?
어머니한테 전화를 했습니다. 여자친구한테 편지를 씁니까?
네, 여자친구한테 편지를 씁니다. 남자친구한테 선물을 줍니까?
아니요, 아버지께 선물을 드립니다.
This time we're going to talk about the particles that have the opposite meaning of 한테 and 에게. Now the opposite of to would be from. So you say 한테서 or 에게서. Now for example, if you want to say Scott and Christine are learning Korean from me, 안정현, then you would say Scott과 Christine은 안정현한테서 한국어를 배웁니다. Can you repeat that?
Nice
kinda
and
long.
Okay. Scott과 크리스틴은 안정현 씨한테서 한국어를 배웁니다.
Christine, give it a shot.
Okay. Scott과 크리스틴은 안정현
한테서
한테서 한국어를 배웁니다.
Excellent.
Nice.
And since I gave you an imaginary book, Scott, what would you say?
Right. That imaginary book would be 안정현 씨한테서 책을 받았습니다.
I received a book from An Jung-hyun, right? Okay. Now it's time for you at home to repeat after me. Now, first sentence. Scott은 안정현한테서 책을 받았습니다. Give you a second to repeat. Now it's time for Korea Alive. Let's see what Lisa has for us today.
Hello again, I'm Lisa. Even native speakers need to learn the Janglish when they're in Japan and the Chinglish when they go to China. So since you're in Korea, we have to learn the Konglish. And where can you learn this? Right here at Korea Live with me. So let's get started. First, let's review what we learned last time. We learned that Koreans call the carbonated drinks like 7-Up or Sprite. What was that? Cider, that's right. You'll find cider right next to the cola in the menus. So don't forget cider, and let's get on with today's word. Video, please.
Salaryman is not really a word I'm familiar with, but it sounds like a paymaster, someone who pays your salary.
It's not really an American word, but it would be, I would say, somebody who makes money.
When I see salaryman, I think of a Konglish word.
Okay,
It should be just a worker or employee. Yeah.
Okay, I guess you probably want to know by now what I want to talk about today, right? We're going to learn two words. The first, Koreans, no, let me correct myself. I should say Asians because Japanese or Chinese use the same term. Asians call a white-collar worker a salaryman. You probably heard this word, right? You know why? It's because a salaryman gets their salary from their employers. That's why you can often hear Korean company employees call themselves salaryman. But did you know that the native English speakers used this term about 150 years ago? It's just that nobody uses this term anymore, except for people in Singapore. Then, of course, Singaporeans are Asians too, right? Maybe in the future we might call it salaryman again. Who knows? The next word for today is salary woman. In Korea, women proudly call themselves businesswomen, whereas in America, women prefer being called a business person. Do you know why? It's because in Korea, it's still not as common for women to have a career rather than being a full-time housewife. That's why it's important for them to differentiate themselves from the men. But Korea's coming along pretty rapidly, so I'm sure that'll change soon too. Okay, don't forget salaryman and businesswoman, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Lisa. Now let's review everything we talked about today. We learned a few more particles. We learned two particles that mean to. Scott?
Right. It was 한테 and 에게.
Two particles that mean from.
한테서 and 에게서.
Okay, that's it for today. Don't forget to practice, and we'll be back next time. 안녕히 계세요.
안녕히 계세요.